Hello and welcome to another Go Live with the business partners here. And today we have two beautiful guests and a couple of questions about this online business as usual. But before we do that, I would like our beautiful guests to introduce themselves and tell us about their background and how and why did they start this online business. So let's get started with the Huong Phan, if I pronounce it correctly.
Yeah, Huong Phan.
Huong Phan.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Huong Phan, and I'm a university lecturer from Vietnam with nearly 20 years of experience in education. And I'm also a mom of two. For many years, my life looked busy but safe. I was working in schools, centers, private classes, and HR projects. Always moving, but not really moving forward. I felt like I was living on autopilot, doing a lot, but not growing into the person I knew I could be. So then I discovered the global digital business space, and for the first time, I saw a model that offered what I had been searching for many years before: as freedom, is flexibility, the personal growth, and the ability to create the income without limit of location. So I chose this journey because I wanted more than a stable job. I want a life where I can grow myself, make an impact, support my family, and work with a global community. And that inspired me to think bigger. And that's how my digital journey began, and it has completely transformed who I am today. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you for introducing yourself. Actually, you chose a perfect path in your young age, not like us, all my hairs become white and I worked so hard all my life and then I came across this online business. So let's go to Olaranke. Thank you so much, Hongfa. Uh, Tell us about yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ola. I live in Calgary, Canada. I'm an accountant by training. I'm a wife. I'm a mother of two adult children and also a grandma of one. I also, apart from being an accountant, I also, run a traditional business. And then, still in my search, I discovered this digital business 8 months ago. I'm really glad to be here.
Awesome. We are so happy to have you in this business. Thank you so much for introducing yourself. A little bit about myself. I am an ex-Canadian. I used to have an traditional offline business in Canada, a gas station and a convenience store, and I run those for so many years. Worked really, really hard, literally 7 days with no travel, nothing. Literally, I didn't had any personal life to be honest, and um, couldn't spend time with my young children at that time, and now they're grown up. As a matter of fact, like 2-3 months before my older son got married, working in a convenience store and a gas station, you end up getting a lot of like troubles with the employee issue, theft issue, gunpoint robberies and vendor problems and so many others that we don't even have time right now to discuss about those. But then I got married here in the US. This is my second marriage, and me and my husband, we both had kind of like a similar story. We left everything behind in our previous marriage, and we started our life literally from zero. So when you reach in your middle age and you're thinking you're running out of time, and you're kind of reaching your retirement pretty soon, and you're starting your life from zero, and you still have to buy a house, buy a car, and pay off your loans. You don't have any money there to save yet, so it really gives you like a panic attack sometimes. So there was times that I couldn't sleep at night because I was thinking, my God, how am I gonna start my life all over again? But here we go. I got introduced to this amazing global online business. I started my life from zero My husband is an engineer. We travel a lot. As a matter of fact, we are actually in a hotel room right now. We are in Tennessee traveling. And I'm traveling with my husband because, he likes to have me with him. And yeah, here we go. I'm a real estate broker in Washington State, and I'm really enjoying my life the fullest with this online business. And yeah, that's all about me. So today we actually decided to bring a very interesting topic. So the question for my guest here is why people are moving online more than ever before. So let's start from Huong Phan. Why do you think people moving online?
Okay, before answering my question, before presenting some points, I want you to know that we have my online business is one of the biggest online community. It's about 269.4K members. Yeah, it's very great. And I'd love to share my 3 key reasons why people around the world are moving online more than ever, and why this shift is opening a new possibility for anyone who is ready for the change. The first one is the global reach. When the people move online, they don't just expand their audience, they expand their identity. I used to teach inside a physical classroom in Vietnam, meeting my students each semester. But when I stepped into the digital space, I started connecting with people from the Philippines, from European countries, Canada, US, all you guys here, all while I sitting at home or at the coffee shop or at the beach or at my parents' house. So it's amazing of the business online, right? And it gives people the ability to earn from anywhere and work across the time zones. Now is in the evening in Vietnam and in the morning in your countries. So we can work with the time flexibility, and we can have the chance to connect with the global communities and build the income without the limits of the location or the local salary levels. So when I have to say that when your effort stays local, but your value become global, and the possibilities completely change. And when people experience this kind of expansion, the next thing they want is freedom. Everyone wants freedom, right? In their daily life, not just freedom in their location. So the second point I want to share with you guys is the work-life freedom. The life first model. This is one of the biggest reasons people are moving online. They want to take the time, take back their time. For years, I worked nonstop, teaching at school, as I mentioned before, teaching at the centers, taking HR projects, always busy, but not always fulfilled. Many people feel the same today. I think they trade hours for dollars, for money, missing time with their children, and feeling stuck in routines that no longer feeling meaningful in life. So the online business offer a new way so that they can work from home, like me now, like you guys now, or you can work from home or from when you're traveling now, or anywhere with the Wi-Fi. You can create your own schedule, and you can build multiple income streams. And one of the great things, the beautiful things of this online business is that you can be present with your family, with the children, while still growing your career. So people are realizing that the freedom doesn't happen by working more, it happens by working differently. But beyond the money, beyond the freedom, there's something even more valuable that draws people online. I want to mention is personal growth. So when you jump into business, you can become a new version of yourself. or I now become the new business myself after 3 years running this business. So the online only transform people, from the inside out. So when it starts, you may feel unqualified like me before. You may feel unsure, you may feel afraid of technology or many new things. I felt all those things too. But step by step, you grow, you learn new skills, you build discipline, you gain confidence, and you connect with the mentors, with the leaders, with the partners around the world. And you start thinking bigger. This online business help people become leaders, become creators, become the person that who can solve the problem, not because they were born with those things, but because the journey developed them. So grow will come first, then the results follow after. So I'm really happy that I can mention 3 points that can explain now more and more people jump into the online business. So, but now I want to, that I want to know more, and the audience now want to know more the point to explain more why the people now jump into the online business.
Right. Well, actually, Hong Fan, and you actually mentioned very good points. Some of the points that you mentioned is very close to my heart because as a, ex traditional offline business, you mentioned about the global reach. When you have a traditional offline business, you're stuck in one location. Like my store was in, Mississauga, Ontario. So obviously, maybe 5-10 kilometer around me, people, they come to my store, and that's all about it, right? They don't come from like Japan or Turkey or Dubai to come shop from my store, right? So in this online business, we target people around the world, and they become our online business partners. And obviously another one that you mentioned was the freedom of time that I never had. I was telling earlier that I literally work like 7 days and 16 to sometimes 20 hours. And I did work. There was times that I worked 24 hours because my employees never showed up. So thank you so much for the points. So let's move to Ola and see what the Ola have for us.
Thank you, Serena. And thank you, Ong. I really, really second what you're saying there. When I look at it, this one of the companies that we are kind of affiliated with or we work with is located in 28 countries and 43 locations. If we talk from Tokyo to Dubai and all over the world, and I'll give you some of the locations. It's located in Nigeria. That's accidentally is my home country. So I'm really glad to say that first. And then it's located in the US, it's located in Brazil, it's located in Mexico, of course in Canada, yeah, and it's also located in Portugal, in Germany, in Italy, in the UK, United Kingdom, it's located in France, it's located in Romania, it's located in Dubai, it's located in Russia, it's located of course, in Japan, where that's the headquarters. It's also located in Singapore, in Hong Kong, in Thailand. It's located in Malaysia, in the Philippines, and it's located also in which other country? In India. It's located in India.
Absolutely.
And sorry? And
Yeah.
it's also located in Vietnam, in Australia. I was just trying to go through most of the countries. So as we can see, when she said that it's a very global community, we are talking of a very, very global community. And the fact that we have mentioned some countries here doesn't mean it's not located in some other countries that you might have in mind. I have only tried to scan. And in some countries, it has more than one locations, perhaps because of the magnitude of the country, like in the US, in Canada, in Japan, it has a number of locations there. So when we talk about global, we're not just saying it, just to have fun or to be on the bragging side, but it is really, really, really a global community. Now, one of the reasons, because we're talking about why are people moving online than ever before? Because I always say that things moved online since COVID. Because since COVID, we started to work from home. If we remember that, before, working from home was not a thing. But now we have people even talking about hybrid, and we still have completely remote jobs. Now, I have digressed there. One of the important things is that it is very flexible. It is very flexible. That means that, like Serena, she's out of her home. So it's not just that she's working from home, but she's working from a location somewhere that they have traveled to. And you know what? She was able to join in. She was able to do her work for her business, and she's still on the travel mode. So when we talk about flexibility, we are talking about it being location freedom. You have all the location freedom you can think about. That means I can travel to Nigeria. Once there's internet connection there, I will be able to do all my work. I'll be able to talk to my mentees. I'll be able to talk to my leads, to everybody. I'll be able to talk to my upline, to people who are my mentors, my coaches. I have questions. I can always ask them. I can also go on my website. I can work. I can do everything I need to do. At times, because I also work sometimes from my house, I know that things happen. At times, if I have a hub that at times is connected to my office thing. If I don't carry it around, that means I cannot work. But in this situation, it is so flexible that all I need is my normal tablet or my laptop or my phone, and I'll be able to do everything I need to do. And if you think about that, when you travel, you usually travel with all those things. I would usually at least go with my iPad, because maybe I want to watch some movies or something, and I'll go with my phone. And when you have your iPad, you can do a lot. When you have your tablet, you can do a lot. And when you even have maybe a Surface or a laptop that is not too big, so it's not like it's inconveniencing you at all, there is a lot of location freedom with this business. You can go on holidays and do your work. And then another thing that I would like to talk about is that this does not involve you trading your time for money. So, like I've spoken about, the first thing I spoke about was location freedom. Now I'm talking about time freedom. Now you will say, what do I mean? I'm also using my time and I'm getting paid. You are correct there, but I don't have the regular hourly pay in that situation. In my regular job that I will soon go start now, I have a regular hourly pay. Even if nobody tells you that, oh, you are being paid so amount per hour, I can help you calculate it. So if you come to me and say you are earning $200,000, for instance, per annum, I can tell you, oh, that's about $100 an hour. I can give you a rough calculation of it. So whether you think so or not, your employer does know that, okay, this person is on this rate an hour, that person is on this rate an hour. So when they look at the organigram, they can tell you how much are they paying on an hourly basis. That is what most management, people would have at the back of their mind. How much are we doling out on an hourly basis? And how much do we get back on an hourly basis? That's what accountants do, like income and expenses. But in this business, it's not like that. We are not being paid according to the hours that we put in. And that's why people will say 9 to 5. People will say 8 to 4, because there's a regular 8-hour period that you are supposed to work for. But this does not work like that. It's not a job. That's what we're saying here. It is not a job. It is a business that you own. It's a business that and this is not a get rich quick scheme that, oh, I'll just come in today, the next month I'm earning. Then no, because I get those questions. People would ask me, so how much will I now be getting in back? That is not this business. You put in the effort, you sow, like the Bible says, and you will reap. You will
Absolutely.
sow, you will reap. The time of reaping too differs, just like it differs for a mango tree, for an orange tree, and all that. I won't go into that agricultural aspect now, but it differs. So we have time freedom and we have location freedom. Another thing I want to talk about today, and that's really close to my heart, is the fact that there is a rising cost of living. I don't know where I can't see. I'm so sure of that because I have friends a bit all over the world, and we are all saying the same thing. The cost of living is rising. And most of the time, like I said earlier on, I said there's an hourly amount that every employer is looking at, that, okay, I pay so much per hour to my employees. I think about it in my traditional business. I think about how much am I paying and how much am I receiving. So it's the same way that they look at it. Yes, cost is rising, your cost of living is up, but your income stays the same.
Yeah.
I don't know of anybody in the last couple of months that has had a pay rise. No. And even if you've had a pay rise, maybe you were promoted to the next job level, that's just what it is. It's still not affecting. So what is happening is that apart from the fact that people are losing their jobs, we have a situation where the income you earn does not pay your bills. And a lot of people are in debt and not being able to live comfortably.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you? You need an extra income. You need more income. You need to earn more. And you've put in your 8 hours already in this other job, or so many hours in this other job. You need to move on and do some other things. And this can be a way to solve that time. And if I will quickly say a little bit about myself, that was how come I started this business. I felt that I'm in my later years, I'm growing older, and I need to begin to think about retirement. Because I thought, before, I never thought my time was not enough, but I thought, okay, I could continue to work, do accounting, and my brain is still working. So, but suddenly it occurred to me that I asked myself, in 10 years' time, will you still be able to run that schedule? I thought, yes, why not? But I asked again, in 20 years' time, will I be able to do it? I could not give myself an answer. I wasn't sure. I was like, come see, come sir. But then I realized that no, I might not be able to do it. So what do I need? I might not be too old that I can't think or anything, but I need to look for something I can do that will be time, give me time freedom, give me location freedom, and give me financial freedom. And that is why I came here. I tried to look for a franchise, but I realized that the person I wanted to buy a franchise from also was going to retire. And I was thinking that will be my own retirement, program, so to say. So I kept on searching, and then I found this. So I realized that I can put in a few hours, and I would recoup my some income from it. I could put in, if I like, all my day. It will be something I enjoy doing, and it can give me that financial freedom, location freedom, and time freedom. So this is something you can do even in these hard times, in this recession period. All over the world, there is recession. It's something you can plug into. You already have that internet. You already have that phone. Then you can do it and earn some extra income. It will alleviate the cost of living. It will add on to you. Then you are not so bothered. Christmas is coming, and you're thinking, I can't even get some good gifts for my children. This can be an answer to that problem. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. See, I put a special applause for you. Awesome. So I'm going to add something to what Ola said earlier about the locations that we have in around the globe. Unfortunately, there is some places that are on sanctions. Those countries, we don't do business with those countries. For example, Afghanistan, Iran, Russia, and some other countries that are in the list right now. I don't have the list in front of me, but just FYI. So when you're when you're actually talking with us, let us know exactly where you are from, and then we'll let you know. But again, just like Ola said, most of the places we do have our business in. So thank you, Ola. It was an amazing presentation. I love your and the topics that you talked about. But I have a couple of other reasons. One of the main points that I will talk about is going to be job insecurity. So nowadays, as you know, this Mr. AI is taking over a lot of jobs, and unstable workplace push people to look for a plan B, like us, right? Actually, I have my real estate business as a plan A, and my online business as a plan B. But in winter, it switch around because real estate is slow in winter. So online business becomes a plan A, and my real estate becomes plan B. So it's very important to, just like Ola said, cost of living is going through the roof. It is highly recommended to look for a plan B in your life. The second point I would like to discuss is low risk startup. So again, this topic is, I always compare my online business to my offline business. So when I talk about the low risk startup, I spend over $500,000 on my stores. One of my stores, the gas station, was over $1 million. My convenience store was 500 give and take, plus the inventory on top of it. So it cost me less than 600,000. But imagine, obviously, I don't have that much cash in my account. So I have to put like, some cash and then get the rest from bank. And for the next 6 to 7 years, I have to pay the loan to the bank, including the interest, right? So in this business, we have a very low risk startup. Online business requires way less investment than traditional businesses. So having said that, you will get to know about the investment levels in the 30-day trial session if you're required to get more information. So the automation, the next point I would like to discuss is the automation. Again, right now I'm traveling, and I'm taking my business on vacation with me, and I'm earning money. So that's the beauty of this business. Next point is no selling required. We do not have to chase people, chase our family member or friends and say, hey, you know what, I'm just giving an example. We sell this product and this product has this benefit. No, we let our system work for us and, and generate the leads and convert the leads to buyers and distributors. So people love this business model that don't require door-to-door selling. I'm one of those people. I am a horrible salesperson, even though I had an offline business. But with an offline business, I don't have to convince people that, hey, this product is like this, and this. These are the benefits and all that. People, they come in the store. They pick up their whatever grocery they want, whatever they're looking for, and then the only thing I have to give them is the best customer service, clean store, full of grocery store, and I give them an upsell at the end when they're at the cash register. They buy a coffee and say, hey, would you like to buy this muffin with your coffee? I upsell them. That's not too difficult. But for me, going around and talking to people and explaining them about the product and trying to sell them, I'm horrible in that. So that is why I actually am so impressed with this business, because I don't do any selling in this business myself. So the system does it for me. And digital training, another point which is important. Our business, we have products and we have services. So services is our video-based training, which makes it easy, especially for the beginners, to start this online business. And of course, on the side, me and other business partners in this community, me as a mentor or coach, we are right there to help you out if you get if you have any problem or questions. The next point, again, I want to talk about the community support, which is us and other business partners in this community. And let me take a breath. The next point is health plus lifestyle priorities. So this has two point. Actually, I want to talk about. One is people want less stress and more peace in their lives. Okay, so in this business, you really don't have to stress too much. Again, the training is like so in detail, and mentor and coach is right there to help you out. And the other part of the healthy lifestyle is that our products are related to the health. Who doesn't like to have a healthy life, right? So again, when you come to the 30-day trial session, you will get to know more about the details of our products. And last but not the least, I would like to talk about the global trends. Everything is digital now. You have to accept this. Shopping, learning, business, and literally everything, right? So people who actually realize this global trends, they are ahead of the game. So if you want to be ahead of the game, get in touch with us, and we'll let some other people to talk about the call to action, because I already talked so much. So Huong Phan, tell us about, talk about the call to action. How people they can reach us. You're mute.
Sorry. Yeah, thank you so much for your presentation. It's so great information for those who are, searching for something online. So, the world is shifting and the people are sitting with this. So they want freedom, they want stability in an uncertain future. They want income options that support their family and their dreams. And they want a community that helps them grow. The online space gives us, all of us, a chance to redesign our life, not just a career. And if you're watching this and if you are looking for a way to start, remember that you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing. So thank you so much for joining us today. If you're ready to learn more and explore this journey with us, feel free to reach out me and two beautiful ladies here. So, the future is digital and it's open to anyone who chose to step in. So reach us to know more about this business. Thank you so much for your watching, and see you next time.
Thank you. Ola, would you like to add something before we finish this?
Yes, I just wanted to say it's always good to take a step of faith, and that is faith over fear. So perhaps you are out there thinking also like me, because before I joined, I had known about this business since about 2019, 2020. But I kept on watching and looking because I felt, oh, it's not for me, but I did not even think of trying until I began to search, and then in my search, I found this business. So what is my encouragement today is that I encourage you to take a step of faith, look into it. I wish I had started earlier, like in those times when I first started to see all the adverts. So I'm encouraging you to look into it now. Come try. There's a trial period. You can look and you can say, okay, I've checked it. This is definitely not for me. And that will be fine. But to sit on the sidelines and continue to say, I wish, is not the thing to do in this century now. You need to take a step of faith. You need to be an action taker. Look into any of those websites, put in your name, your email. watch the free webinar, and then we'll go from there. Now is the time. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate your time. Before we go, I want to talk about November just passed, and we're in the month of December. So as you all know, November is the month of gratitude, right? So I am so grateful for all the business partners that joined this business and say yes to the change in their lives, right? We have so many of them. It's hard to talk about their names right now here. Some of them, they decided to join later, and it's not a good time for them. But they did come to the 30-day trial session. They looked at our business model, and they checked everything, and they decided to join later. But those people who joined the business, thank you so much for joining this business, and looking forward for all the achievements in this business to celebrate those. So for those people who are actually thinking to start this business is all about mindset. If you have a positive mindset, if you have a goal in your life, the short-term and long-term goal, and if you're coachable, if you're consistent, this business is for you. So don't wait anymore. Just like these beautiful business partners mentioned, either go to our website here or private message us your email address, and let's get started. Let's make 2026 the best year of your life. Thank you, ladies, again. I appreciate your time and joining this live, and wherever you are, have a great day, a great night in your life. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. See you guys.